Okay, let's see. Turn the flour. Cook that for about a minute. Then put some salt. Just shake some oregano in there. Milk.
Oregano?
2 cups of milk, I think.
I'm gonna take the lid off, Mom.
Yes, honey, we take the lid. And then after that, you get this.
Did you say I need to put some salt in here?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a touch of salt.
Touch of salt.
Touch of oregano. 2 cups of milk. And the broth. So where's our broth at? You know that broth is, do you have a church key?
A church key?
You know, the kind that does, you know.
Oh, no.
Okay. Never mind.
I have keys to the church.
It is thick.
He does have keys to the church, though.
Okay.
What are you doing? It goes sideways, Kathy. There you go. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I'm sorry that they got drunk before they cooked.
These German openers.
Don't say they.
Yeah, we brought that from Indiana.
Oh, okay, these Hoosier can openers. And we're not drunk. We've drank this much margarita.
Oh, okay.
Pete's sakes.
She always acts like that.
Okay, here's your broth.
Okay, and how much of that do
All
I
of
need?
it.
Oh.
It actually calls for 2 cups, but we're just going to just put that in there.
Well, how many ounces is that?
14, and 2 cups is about 16, right? That'll work.
2 cups of broth. Salt, oregano.
And we had a cup of milk and that we put in there.
Oh, a cup of milk.
So.
Okay.
And you are going to cook until it thickens, which I noticed it thickened a little bit, so you're going to thicken a little bit more. Then we're going to add the chicken to it and put it in our baking dish. So in our separate bowl, I'm going to put the cornmeal, flour, baking powder, which we're not going to do. There's some more milk over there. What's it for? Oh, it's for me. Okay. Okay, we put a little infant. No, we don't want any of that. No baby formula. That would thicken it though, wouldn't it?
Probably
It would thicken
nastily.
the plot with the French kiss. Okay, I saw a lot of people with French kissing yesterday. A couple of guys at one time. It was just a little bit touchy. That's okay. Okay, I need.
I must have missed that.
No, I didn't. And it was actually in front of the Louvre. Okay. Louvre. How do you say it? The Louvre.
The Louvre.
They were French kissing in front of the Louvre. Okay. You French kiss the boyfriend of the Louvre? Okay. Okay, in a bowl.
The Louvre.
The Louvre.
But you don't ruh.
No.
You just barely put any of that R sound in there at all.
Louvre.
There was something they did with their. That's all. And look. A Venus.
That's the Germans.
Oh, not the French.
Ponce de Leon. I love that.
That must be very
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon?
Ponce de Leon?
Isn't he from Florida?
Ponce de Leon. He went to
No,
Florida.
he went to Florida. He did
went
like
to Florida,
the
sweetheart.
Fountain of Youth or something.
Champs-Élysées. What's the boulevard?
Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées.
Any other time I can say it.
Frère Jacques, do re mi,
What are you doing over here?
I don't know. Okay, cornmeal.
How much?
Okay, we have to add ½ cup of cornmeal. This is the crust. Then ½ cup of the all-purpose flour.
Were we
But we're going to do self-rising.
Were we doubling it?
Yeah, that's right, we are. Okay, a cup of cornmeal. We must double the recipe for the French cornbread crust. Okay. You're right, Connie. Thank you. Okay, a cup of that.
Champs-Élysées.
Champs-Élysées, yeah.
Champs-Élysées. That's the margarita. Champs-Élysées.
Anyway, I love
it's
the sound
Champs.
of it. Champs-Élysées.
It's spelled Champs Eli C's.
And it's pronounced what?
Champs-Élysées.
It's
It's a long frickin' road, take you to the Arc de Triomphe.
Oh, and it's a beautiful road too, isn't it? Yeah. It's a...
Who was first? Chicken or the egg?
Le egg.
Le egg. Le egg. Oh, jeez. And I'm putting it in this little cup so I can beat it together a little bit. Beat it, la 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 la, la beat it. Show them how. What's this? Moonwalk. Show them how. That's moonwalking on a margarita.
You have to be real careful with her because they like to moon on her.
I'm beyond that.
Yeah, like you were beyond doing Skype.
Skype.
You mooned my mother on Skype?
Did I really?
She don't even remember.
Ivana and Dave were aghast.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. Yeah, they did get a little gas that night. Okay.
Remind me never to Skype with you.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be real careful if you're Skyping with Kathy.
We're going to have 6 tablespoons of melted butter with this stuff. It's close enough. Okay, I'm going to melt this in the micro. Butter. The flitch. The floods. Butter. How do you open it? Oh, here we go. I mean, I'm telling you, yeah. Keep going.
That one must be Rita. This one's
I'll watch it.
28 minutes, Kathy?
No. If Rita doesn't get in here and drink this margarita, I'm drinking it. I love to say that.
Kathy, will you tell the people our first encounter with a French person?
Oh my God. Unbelievable. We get on this elevator after we got off what we would call the subway in the United States. But it's called just the train.
Metro.
The Metro? Okay. It's called the Metro there. We get on this elevator. It's just totally packed. I mean, we're like this. So here comes this little France guy onto the elevator.
He pushed his way on.
Oh yeah. Although we find out later from Toby that before he got on the elevator,
Yes.
something went on with him. We're not sure what it was. He was just like,
Yeah, something like
maybe he's
that.
electrocuted. That's what it sounds like. Anyway, who gets on?
I thought he had Tourette's.
Rita
Yeah.
thought he had.
I thought he was talking about Kaya because she was going like this
Oh.
next to Toby, and he's like, Tourette's. I was like, yeah, I know all the time. He goes, no, you have 100. I was like, oh.
So this little guy, he was a little guy, you know, little guy, and he gets on this, and he's next to Toby. Here, you be Toby. He's like, oh, monsieur, may I ask you the question? And Toby's like,
Sure.
yeah, sure. Okay, you be Toby. Oh, monsieur, may I ask you the question?
Sure.
You know, on the elevator, they don't want you to be big on the elevator and the overweight. Well, Aunt Kathy's in the building. And ain't gonna be having that. So Aunt Kathy says, I'm sorry, in America, he's average. He's average. Hey! And then that was the end of it. But he was trying to tell Toby he was overweight.
And I'm not, huh? Oh, God, Rhea.
Why are you going to say when I'm taking a drink?
Anyway, so that was our first encounter with the little pee-wee Frenchman.
And yes, and it's not like there aren't big people in France because there were 4 women on the subway with us that were bigger than
We
Toby.
saw fat mama girls. We saw them before we even got on the thing. Yeah, got us going, but we didn't have any other problems from then on.
They were pretty
No,
nice.
actually, the people were very friendly, weren't they? And very helpful.
Well, and
The
then
one that
she
helped
was-
us with the bathroom situation.
He did.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
I
She
would
just
have.
said, lavage, wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you always wonder though after they say something real nice,
If they
to
want
you,
money.
real kind, and then they speak French to each other, and they got these little smiles on their face.
And they go, ha ha
Ah, there you go. There you
ha.
go.
Les incompétents.
The English, they very stupid.